Good morning and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be unboxing something sick. Let's go! As I said in the intro, we're going to be unboxing this beast. As you can see, it says Tilta written on it. Now, I'm going to need something to actually open it. Got this random box cutter that actually wasn't a box cutter, it's just like a multi-tool thing. In here we have something pretty cool. Now, this is not going to be a crazy in-depth review, but a look to see what is in the box. Basically, I would say comment below what you think is in there, but it's not a live video, so are you ready? It's like a box within a box. Pretty good. Case. What have we got on here? Don't know why that's in there. Just a random bit under there. Don't know what that's for. Let's stick it on top of my laptop. So in here we have a new car mount. Oh, focus. Block the light as well. There we go. Block the light. So, not that you can see in here, but yeah, we have a new car mount. This case is massive for my little studio. I'm probably blocking my microphone. What have we got in here? Let's just go for it. So basically this is a car mount that you can stick on, obviously, onto your car using suction cups, and then you can pan and tilt and remotely pivot, and I'll put on screen what it's actually called. It's a signature piece of kit from one of the guys, the first AD that was on the new F1 film. If you haven't watched the new F1 film, go out and watch it, it's sick. This is not a sponsored video. I paid for this for my own money. And I actually got an epic deal through the Black Friday deals on eBay, actually. So yeah, we're going to just go through what's in the box. I'm not going to test it out today. It's going to be another video, otherwise this will be a massive video. We're just going to see what's in the box. First things first, what is in there? USB manual card. You can see that there. It's got a card that you get on the QR code. A scan to follow the Tilta WeChat account. Pretty sure WeChat is China only. Yeah, the manual's in there. There'll be plenty of tutorials online how to use it, which I have seen. Tilta's got a really good tutorial, but that's in there. This case is really good, to be fair. Really good. So that's a USB in there. What else have we got in here? Feels like more cables. Oh, and tools. We love more tools. One thing though, Tilta, would be good is if you had a see-through bag. Oh, there we go, see-through bag. Cheers. So we've got mounting bolts, and we have got two different sizes of Allen wrenches, if you want to call it that. Yeah, we've got different mounting bolts, which is good. Then back in there. So I'll put a picture up on screen, but basically what you do is you have three of these suction cups, and then you have three of the friction arms that will go use a NATO rail on the suction cup. And then if I open this, let's imagine you've got three of these. Just get these out. Absolute fail. The video is going to be carnage. Let's say, look, can you see that from there? Oh god. Alright, let's put this here. So you've got your three suction cups like this on the car. These friction arms all go into the centre, and then in the middle you've got another playhead. You've got another mount for the camera, which I'll go on to in a second, which the camera then goes onto the head. That's these three. I'll come on to these suction cups in a second because they are mega. My god, absolute carnage. Move these out of the way. Hope they don't fall off. Should have had more room. should have more room. So let's go for, obviously I've just opened this, so it's all still very new to me. So this is mega. This is one of the main heads. So the one that I saw on the video didn't have this extra bit on it because they were using a pre-production model prototype. Basically, once this is all joined together, wow, there's low. You have this attached to the head, which we'll do in a second, and then you can have a focus motor, which, let's have a look. This would go on there with this rod. You can kind of see here, this rod here will have the focus motor, and essentially I'll put some clips up on now. Essentially the video, you can pan the video left and right, and then you have this plate here which will sit on top. I'll go here and you can adjust it if it's unlocked. Hang on, let's make sure it's unlocked. Let's make sure it's unlocked properly, shall we? Just trying to have a look on this tilt head. Basically, it should unlock way more, but it's getting stuck at the moment. Let's see if I can put it up here. Look, let's put it up to this camera here as well. Too close for the 50mm. So it is getting stuck for some reason. I don't know why yet. I'll have a play with that. But also you've got a side mount on there, as in a camera, extra camera, what do you call it? Well, yeah, a mount for Arca Swiss. You have a, if I can get it out, support, pretty sure that's lens support on there, with an additional mount on there, so that's good. Also have another mount, this is the main one to lock it off, and then another ring mount to put in here. Obviously this should all fit together on top. I shall have a play, fit it all together, and I'll get back to you. So this is not a massive video.
Thousands of tears later.
Oh my, that was a mission. But here it is, kind of see it. That was, like I said, that was an absolute mission. So the drama I had with this head not moving is because the mounting bolts that are in there are already in there, and they dropped slightly, so it was stopping it from tilting. But basically what it's supposed to do, if I unlock it here fully and then move a toggle that's this side, is, if you should watch it there, look, let's watch it here on the 50mm, you can tilt it and then lock it, which is ace. And then let's lock it there, let's bring it back here. Up here we've got the main camera mount like an Arca Swiss, plus we've got two heads on here. It's obviously for big boy cameras, and if I unlock it you can take it off here. I probably would recommend using the plate holder provided rather than, because you can take it right out. Look, let's take it all the way off. All the way off that way. Hang on, let's try and do it. There we go. You can take it, lost focus, all the way off. Come on, there we go. So you can take it all the way off, but I probably would recommend using the one that's provided because that's what it's made for. And you won't want it to fly off. Just going to leave that off for now. And then on here, you can see, if I undo that, damn, it's tight. You can tilt this, look, it's actually going to tilt all the way around. And what's great about this is it's got, if you look down the middle, not that you can see it, down the middle on this side, you have got a hole all the way. Just going to pick that up all the way there so that the cables, they don't get caught. Also, what I really like about these catches, if you can see it over almost everything that's on here, it's probably going to be hard to see. On here, when you do these up, you can, come on, focus, not going to focus. Anyway, on here, you can obviously pull them off and twist them to reset them to where you want. So that's good. Last but not least, because there's only so much you can talk about here without actually going out and about and testing it. Quite heavy for a start, but these suction cups, so good. These are the Hydra suction cups. I paid a little bit extra for, so it's supposed to be 510 quid at the moment, and I paid 340, and this is for the Pro version as well. I'm pretty sure you'll have to have a look online. There's a base version and a Pro version. I can't remember which is which. I think the base version might come with just the legs and not the suction cups, or just the head. I can't remember, but you have to look online. There's two versions, but this is the Pro version. I should have said that at the start. Anyway, these suction cups, I have made a review, kind of a review, mentioned them before in a previous video, which I'll mention up here somewhere, about the Tilta Hydra Mini Alien, which I do have it here somewhere, but watch that video. It's a cool little video, and that's for the Pocket Cinema. I used to have a Blackmagic. It's for the Osmo Pocket 3, not the Pocket Cinema. Anyway, these are electronic suction cups, which is mental, which is why you have that USB-C, which I mentioned. So basically, these will suck onto the side of your car, glass, door, whatever, and then when it drops to 80% suction, they'll suck back in. So you can pretty much guarantee that you're going to keep going with the suction. Oh, this is apparently, I think what I'd read, this is rated to like 3.5 kilos, which is, off the top of my head, about 7 or 8 pounds. I don't know off the top of my head, but anyway, 3.5 kilos, which isn't a lot, but I have put a lot, the weight of the camera, on just one of these, and it was ridiculously good. But what I always do, just in case anyway, is tether like a ratchet strap or something to the side of the car, just so that you can guarantee that it's not going to fall off. But that, I don't know whether that rating that's on the website is speed rated, because it does mention it will hold a camera up to like 70 miles an hour or 75 miles an hour, which is pretty damn good. I'm never going to go that fast. Well, not yet anyway. Gold standard for the year. Hopefully, you know, for 2026, we could get this mounted to the side of a car and put a sick camera on it. But I don't know how often I will use this. It's obviously a specialist bit of kit, but I am excited to get it on a car, even if it's just my car, do you know what I mean? And test it out. It's one of those things where it's mega to have it on within your arsenal. One thing I will note before we leave is it's mega having NATO rails. Now, if you don't know what NATO rails are, I don't know whether this camera's going to pick it up here. Basically just slide on, slide off, but points to note, which you need a lot of trust in this. Usually NATO rails, let's get rid of my face, put it on this camera. Usually with NATO rails, you will have, I don't think I've got anything with me, but you'll have like a little recess pin, so that if the NATO rail comes undone, it's not actually going to go anywhere. Let's see if I've got it on. There we go, look, on my camera cage. Let's see if this goes on. Probably not. Come on, focus. On here or on here. Where we go. Anyway, there's a pin on there as NATO rail, so that if it does come undone, it's not actually going to slide off. But on this mount, that's not a thing. It'll just slide off if it does. Although it is nails to slide off, if I undo it, it just comes straight off, which is not the best, not gonna lie. Unless there's anything in there that I haven't seen. It would be good if it was a proper NATO rail. And then whilst I talk about that, because I go off on a little tangent, two things. When you are using this, make sure everything is done up. At the moment, I've done everything loosely, just because obviously wanted to stick it together for this tutorial or this review. But yeah, my god, make sure you can see there's a little play in everything. Just make sure everything, because you're going to stick your camera on there, make sure everything is locked down. But last but not least, this piece that was on there that I haven't mentioned yet, this is in case, I'm assuming, because I cannot find a manual anywhere online about this. Literally could not find a manual, no videos about putting it on. It's fairly new, I know, but there's no reviews. I basically had to watch some photos, watch some videos and look at the photos of how they put it together. But anyway, this bit of kit is in case, from what I assume, in case you didn't want to use this and you've already got something mounted, and you basically, this is like a cheese plate so that you can mount this on top of an existing rig, for example, instead of using this. But that is it in a very small nutshell. I've probably been gassing for a long time now, so I can only apologise. But yeah, this is the Tilta Hydra Cross Dan Ming, I believe is the name of it. Everything is gonna need some tightening up because it's straight out the box, but it's sick. I'm looking forward to using this. Comment below if you've actually seen one of these, and comment below if you'd like to get your hands on one of these. I will leave a link in the description below. But that's it from me. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe, all of those cool things. Hit the notification bell, and I shall catch you in the next one.